I met Jessica at a dinner party. Almost immediately, I sensed there was a reason she was drinking her wine so quickly. I asked if everything was all right. She let out a deep sigh and said she hadn't slept much the night before because her partner had been gaming late into the night. She'd asked him several times to keep the noise down, but he kept getting louder again. This is one of those moments where life is trying to help us, not by creating the problem, but by revealing something that wants our attention before we repeat the same emotional pattern again. Clarity always asks us to become objective. It asks for evidence, not assumptions. So I asked her, "Does this happen every time he games?" She said, "No." So the problem wasn't that he played games late at night. Something about last night was different. I asked, "What happened?" I always listen very carefully to the words people use, because your body and your subconscious are constantly communicating, even when you don't realize it. Jessica said I was lying in bed, and I could feel this enormous rage building. I was so angry because I couldn't control the situation. I went in twice and asked him to be quieter, but within 5 minutes he was shouting and laughing again with his friends. As I lay there, the rage kept growing. Part of me wanted to rip the headset off his head, but then another voice said, "Don't be difficult, he's enjoying himself. You wouldn't like someone interrupting you while you were having fun." So I lay there arguing with him in my mind, telling him I had a right to sleep, that this wasn't fair. Eventually, the rage turned into tears, because I felt completely out of control. I asked Jessica whether she was open to hearing what life might be showing her. She said yes, so I explained that, in my work, her partner wasn't simply the problem. He was acting as a mirror of her physical reality. Because he was male, he was reflecting the masculine side of life: physical expression, action, rules, order. I said, "Look at what your physical reality is showing you. It's having fun, doing what it loves, ignoring ideas about when it's acceptable to play, expressing itself loudly, freely, without constantly checking whether everyone else approves." Then I asked Jessica, could it be that this is the part of you that's asking for more space? Not because you should start gaming until 2 in the morning, but because somewhere inside you there's a part that doesn't feel safe expressing itself that freely. What was blocking it? The answer wasn't her partner. It was an energetic pocket of rage and a feeling of being out of control, already sitting inside her nervous system. It doesn't matter how those feelings got there, how old they are, or who created them. The only thing that matters is that life is now reflecting them back to you. Your partner wasn't creating the rage. The rage is inside of you. He was simply illuminating it. Your body was saying, "Jessica, we can't fully relax into freedom because I'm still protecting this rage. I'm still protecting this fear of losing control." Are these feelings still dangerous? Do we still need to hold on to them? Jessica had never looked at life this way before. Like most of us, she believed the feelings were being caused by what was happening outside her. So every time she fought the feelings or tried to suppress them, her nervous system simply concluded, "These emotions are still unsafe. Keep protecting me." So I suggested something different to Jessica. The next time it happens, stop making your partner the focus. Instead, lie quietly, breathe slowly. Let your nervous system feel your breath so it senses you feel safe. Then allow the rage, sink into it instead of trying to pull away. Allow yourself to feel out of control without trying to fix it, without trying to stop it. Simply tell your body, "I am safe. These feelings are allowed. It is safe to feel rage. It is safe to feel out of control. It is safe for me to express myself. It is safe for me to enjoy life on my own terms, without feeling responsible for everyone else's happiness." I also told Jessica that the situation might happen again, not as punishment, but as another opportunity to complete what hadn't yet found peace. Then we explored something even deeper. She told me she'd tried speaking to her partner the following morning, but I could hear she was still trying to make him change, still trying to bring him into submission. So I reminded her, there is another way to look at this. Treat him as though he's representing a part of yourself, a messenger, not the enemy. Because every time you attack the messenger, you miss the message. The anger isn't pointing at him. It's pointing towards something inside you asking to be released. The more responsibility you take for your own emotional state, the less life needs to keep presenting the same lesson on the outside. I asked Jessica if she was willing to revisit the memory as much as she could. As she did so and allowed herself to fully feel the rage, I watched her breathing change. Her body softened, then she took one huge, spontaneous breath. That's often a beautiful sign that the nervous system has released part of its grip. Then I invited her to try one final exercise. I asked her to picture the whole scene again, but this time, replace her partner's face with her own. Now speak to yourself, Jessica. Tell yourself that you're allowed to have fun, that you're allowed to express yourself, that you're allowed to enjoy life without constantly feeling responsible for everyone else. She smiled. Then she said, "That changes everything. If I'd seen myself sitting there gaming instead of him, I don't think I would have become angry at all. I would have understood." I loved that insight. But I also reminded her of something important. The goal wasn't simply to stop being angry with her partner. The real gift was recognizing the rage, naming it, and finally allowing it to be felt. Because that's why life brought the experience in the first place. So what's the takeaway? Whenever a situation triggers a powerful emotional reaction, start by understanding the feeling belongs to you. Name it. Breathe slowly enough for your nervous system to feel safe. Then allow the feeling to exist without fighting it. And if you want to go one step further, picture yourself playing the role of the other person. Speak to yourself with the understanding, compassion, and freedom you wish you could offer yourself. Because the thing you're judging most strongly in someone else is the very freedom you're not yet allowing yourself to live.